Let me quickly share with you a few lenders that are very generous and can give you up to $50,000, a personal loan, $50,000 with soft pre-approval. If you have bad credit, not a problem. You have fair credit, not a problem. Okay, the first lender I want to share with you is Universal Credit. And Universal Credit is kind of cool because here you have personal loans up to $50,000. And if you have a FICO score that starts at 300, they will take care of you, not a problem at all. Although the average with Universal Credit hovers around 500 and 550 for your FICO score, okay? And it's really important to understand that when you think about Universal Credit, the first thing is you want to go for is a soft pool. In other words, you want to see how much you can be pre-qualified for. And what you have to do here is that you just answer a few questions around your finances, so your salary, your income. They will ask you for your address, your first name, last name, and they will also ask you a few questions around your job. Okay, so check your rate first. So you want to check your rate, and you want to see how much you can qualify for. No obligations. They're not going to pull. They're not doing a hard pull. Okay. And then what will happen here is that once you actually enter you answer a few questions, they will give you a series of offers. And what we have seen in our research, they will give you about 7 to 8 offers, different offers that really, and you can choose from. Okay. So just review the multiple loan options and decide which offer works best with your budget and your timeline. But the maximum with Universal Credit, once again, is $50,000. And here the interval here is 1,000 all the way to 50 grand. And FICO score 300, in some cases it's 550. Okay, so once you actually choose the option that works for you, you have a fast funding, not a problem. Okay, so if you're looking for a fast loan and you want to get up to $50,000, Universal Credit, really you will love it. And we love the fact that they actually can grant you a maturity window all the way to 5 years. So 5 years, and the interest rate is kind of high though. It hovers around 20%. But hey, listen, it is what it is. But long story short, this is really fantastic. We love the fact that they will take care of you real fast. So number one, our first lender here is Universal Credit. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Number two, you want to think about Credible, and Credible is another lender that really will take care of you. We're looking here at a FICO score that goes from 400 all the way to 500. And now the only thing is Credible is not a direct lender, but it is a lender marketplace. But we actually love Credible because it's always a trusted source for fast loans. Okay, and the thing here is that you also have the ability to get from $600 all the way to $200,000. Can you imagine that? Now you're not getting $200,000 if you have a FICO score of 300. But hey, listen, you might get something in between. Okay, so we're talking about $600 to $200,000. What we love about Credible here is that they actually process loan applications real fast. In other words, the lenders on that platform are really responsive. They're really reactive. They'll take care of you real fast. And what we love about this lender or this lender marketplace also is that you have the ability to actually connect with a constellation of different lenders. So basically you will get plenty of offers, and you might say, you know what, I like this offer, or I don't like this offer. It's really totally up to you. And you also need to think about what really works best for you in terms of the security that you need, in terms of all the things that you need to really think about first. Okay, so first and foremost, please be sure that you have the ability to actually go through the pre-qualification process. This is really important. You need to have the pre-qualification process to make sure that you are getting everything that you need to have real fast. So Credible, $600 to $200,000, and the cool thing is you can actually apply real fast, and you can get your loan within 24 to 48 hours. What we love about Credible also is that you have all kinds of loans. So they have personal loans, they have student loan refinancing, they have student loans, they have home purchases, they have home refinance, they even have insurance. Okay, so long story short, this platform is really great. And what we also love about this platform is that you basically can check pre-qualified rates 100%, like free, no obligation, nothing at all, no spam. They're not spamming your email or your phone number. This is really good. So fantastic. Credible, our number two lender here. Whilst I want to quickly remind you of today's topic, we are having a conversation about the personal lenders that can give you up to $50,000 soft pre-approval. And number three, I want to talk to you about BHD Money. BHG Money, our score. The with BHG Money, they will actually will approve you anywhere from $2,000, sorry, 20 grand to $200,000, okay? And FICO score 325 to 525. And what we love about BHG Money is that you have large loan amounts up to $200,000. This is really good. You have affordably low monthly payments. You have approval in as little as 24 hours. This is really cool. You have funding in as few as 5 days. This is really cool once again. You have premium service 7 days a week. This is really cool. You have no personal collateral required. This is really fantastic. And no lockout period or prepayment penalty. So this is kind of cool when you really think about it in the long run, okay? And you also have a fast funding. You can review your terms and receive your funds via wire transfer in as few as 5 days. They're not as fast as Credible, but they're still good anyway. So the thing is, when you go to a BHD Money, you basically can get started online or apply over the phone with no cost or commitment. So they go through like a soft pull process. They will check your a few things here and there, and you can basically be approved within 24 hours. You just need to submit minimal documentation, and you may be approved in as little as 1 day. What we love about BHG Money is the fact that they're really fast. I mean, they're fast in terms of approving you, and also because they're very generous. And you're talking here about a direct lender. So you're talking about a direct lender that can give you all the way to $200,000. So this is really cool. We love that a lot. And one thing I also want to say here is that you need to understand that BHD Money actually will make sure that they will work with you to see how much you could qualify for. And they have very generous repayment windows as well. You are looking at terms from 3 to 10 years. 10 years. This is really cool. I mean, 10 years, if you get, let's say you have $100,000 to be payable over 10 years, this is really a long term, and you have the opportunity to really breathe a little bit. So this is kind of cool. So BHD Money, it's just a fantastic lender. I want to share with you here is actually Lending Club, and Lending Club has been around forever. I mean, Lending Club, what we love about Lending Club is that, first of all, you have a P2P platform. So basically, you have more opportunities to actually get a loan with a soft pre-approval. And Lending Club is one of those lenders. They don't ask too many questions, and they can actually approve you anywhere from $1,000 to 40 grand. And they have competitive fixed rates. This is kind of cool. And you're talking about like you having like 4 to 5 million members nationwide. So this is kind of cool. So you have I would say, community of investors and borrowers who come together to really help each other. Okay, and the cool thing about the Lending Club is that you have the opportunity to get a loan real fast. I mean, no matter your FICO score, and you're talking about 3 to 5 years in terms of terms, loan term. You're looking at the 9.5, 35.9% in terms of interest rate. So you are also talking about you are talking about a lender that's really open to all kinds of loans. So you have credit card consolidation loans, you have balance transfer loans, you have debt consolidation loans, you have home improvement loans. This is really cool. So you have all kinds of loans. It's all about you having the ability to do the stuff that you need to do to actually be there on time. So this is kind of cool. One thing I also need to say here is that with Lending Club, the thing is that you have the ability to form a relationship with them. So basically, if you apply right now and you are, let's say, denied, they have you in the system, and you can actually reapply after 3 to 6 months. So you also have that window open for you, so you can actually seize the opportunity and reapply. Maybe your finances would have gotten better. Maybe your stuff would have happened better in your life or something, and you can actually reapply once again. So this is really cool. And one thing I also need to say here is that when we talk about Lending Club, we're talking about a lender that's there for you in terms of giving you the process that you need in terms of getting the cash you need real fast. So they don't ask a lot of documentations. They have a very streamlined process. That's what we love a lot. And one thing what we love about Lending Club is that they'll give you personal loans, but they also, as I said before, they have all kinds of other loans that you can take advantage of, like credit card consolidation loans, balance transfer loans, debt consolidation loans, and home improvement loans. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about lenders that will give you a $50,000 personal loan with a soft pull pre-approval. Next, I want to talk to you about Marina Finance. Okay, Marina Finance, they are not as generous as the other lenders, but hey, listen, they're still reliable anywhere. We love them a lot. And the cool thing about Marina Finance here is that you have the ability to deal with a very reliable lender, 1,000 to 25 grand. So they kept their lending at 25 grand, and the FICO you were looking at 500. Okay, and the cool thing here is that you have the ability to actually discover all kinds of loans with the Marina Finance. It's a very reliable lender, though. They've been around for a while now, so this is really cool. And you are able to get personal loans, car loans, debt consolidation loans. This is really cool. You also have vacation loans, home improvement loans, home loans, and what have you. So you have a lot of opportunities to actually score big amounts here. Okay, but again, we're talking here about 1,000 all the way to $2,500. But hey, listen, you have more opportunities. So you have a simple, safe, and secure process. You have a pre-qual process, and you also have a 15-day satisfaction guarantee. In other words, if they approve you for a certain loan amount, after 15 days you're not really happy with the service, you can actually cancel the loan offered, not a problem. 6, you have Zable. So Zable is another platform where you can get somewhere from $1,000 to $35,000, and here they will take any FICO that goes from 400 to 500. This is really cool, and we are talking about 8% to 30% in terms of the average here and the average interest rate. You have a loan term of 1 to 5 years. This is really cool, and what we love about the Zable is that they are really flexible. They will actually work with you in terms of having a pre-approval process, and you can actually get pre-approved real fast. And so the thing is that they will ask you a couple of questions. They will pre-qualify you, and then they'll send you. Their system is kind of similar to Universal Credit. So they'll send you a series of, I would say, a series of offers, and you actually choose the one that works best for you, and you get your money. So we're talking about up to $35,000 that can actually be in your account today within 24 hours. I mean, they are really fast in terms of approving you. So this is really cool. And what we love about this here is that with Zable is that they're constantly, if you have any question, they were really willing to work with you, not a problem. I want to share with you another lender that has been around for a while. It's Achieve. Now, Achieve used to be called Freedom Plus back in the days. I mean, I don't know if you remember that. And so Freedom Plus used to be a great, but Achieve is also great. I mean, Achieve actually will approve you anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000. This is really cool. So if you're looking for a personal loan with a soft pre-approval process, you want to really think about Achieve. And so we're looking at $1,000 to $100,000, 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, and the FICO score is around 500. So this is really cool. And what I want to say here is that Achieve really has a fast turnaround. So funding turnaround is really fast. You are looking at 24 hours all the way to 72 hours. So this is really, really fantastic. And we're talking about a simple and fast application to get to really know you a little bit more. And you're talking about you can choose your own terms for the repayment of the loan. We're looking at 2, 3, or 4 years. This is really cool. This is really fantastic. And so really, and you can set your monthly payment date. Is really cool. So Achieve is really flexible in that regard, and you can use the loan that you have, like for whatever reason, for whatever stuff that you need. Okay, you can actually use the loan to consolidate debts, to renovate your home, or you can make a major purchase. It's totally up to you. The cool thing about Achieve is that they will fund you real fast, and we love the fact that depending on the states you live in, they can actually give you somewhere from 1,000 to 100,000. Or somewhere from 5,000 all the way to $50,000. It really depends upon the state you're in, because banking is regulated. I mean, lending is regulated at a state level. So depending on your state, Achieve might be might have to follow certain rules. But overall, here is a very solid, very reliable lender that you need to really think about. And we love the fact that Achieve really considers all kinds of FICO scores, not just good FICO scores. They will work with you regardless of your FICO score. So this is really cool. Overall, a fantastic, I would say, a fantastic lender that you really want to check out. Next, I want you to think about lending for bad credit. And so lending for bad credit is actually a lender who focuses on, as the name implies, bad credit. So we're talking about anywhere from 300, okay, with your FICO score. And we are looking at the $1,500 all the way to 40 grand. So that's actually the delta you're looking at. And so this is really a fast and easy way to find a loan. And you can request a loan in under 2 minutes. This is really cool. And we're talking about a very streamlined process. And with lending for bad credit, you can get your cash within 24 hours. So they were really fast, and they're not going to ask you a lot of questions. They will fill out, like, they'll ask you to fill out their easy form in 2 minutes or less. If qualified, you can review and sign the loan documents. So they also have a pre-qualification process in place. This is really cool. And if you sign the loan documents, you get your funds within the next business day. So 24 hours, you get your cash, not a problem, okay? Now, when you think about lending for bad credit, you want to think about a marketplace and also lending partners. So you don't have a direct lender here, but see, the cool thing about lending partners is that you're multiplying your chances of actually getting qualified, because your profile might not really fit certain lenders. But if you have a lot of lenders who are bidding for your business, what will happen is that you will find a lender who will accept to work with you in terms of getting you the cash that you need real fast. Okay, so this is really cool. And you also have funds that are deposited to your bank as soon as the next business day, so they can really take care of you real fast as well. Now, the only thing you have to understand with this lender, so lending for bad credit, is that they will accept all kinds of FICO score. So 300, that's the minimum, but they want you to have a job that generates at least $500 a month. So you got to really have a job that generates at least $500 a month. In some states, they want you to have like $1,000 a month. So we're talking here about 6 grand to 12 grand a year. And that's not even net income. We're speaking here about gross income. So this is something to consider. So the lender is called, once again, I want to insist on the name here, lending for bad credit. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I'll just share with you a few lenders that will give you up to $50,000 personal loan with soft pre-approval. So we have Universal Credit, we have Credible, we have BHD Money, we have Lending Club, we have Marina Finance, we have Zabel, we have also Achieve, and the final one, we have Lending for Bad Credit. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.